Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here for the Daily Dan blog. My friend the Captain brought me a big pile of comic books to check out. And inside that big pile of comic books, it included this Dracula graphic novel. So I thought I'd take a look at that one first. The Daily Dan likes the Dracula graphic novel. Notice how the back of the book isn't like a comic book with staples. The back is actually tatered. It's like you would get in a regular book. It's binded. It's not a standard comic book, which means it might be a little harder to take a look at. But let's check it out. It's a Dracula. It's based on the original Dracula movie. It even looks a little like Bela Lugosi, doesn't it? And it's from 1993. Wow. I'm really digging the graphics in this book. And I call it a book because it's more like a graphic novel than a comic book. Check out the realistic looking Mr. Harker. And the story seems to be following the original Dracula script. I like that. It's original. Welcome, I bid you welcome, Mr. Harker. What a great comic book. It's so in touch with the original Bela Lugosi Dracula movie from back in the day. I find this book to be tantalizing. But at the same time, I find this book to be a little bit hard to review because it's made like a book and it won't lay open where I can actually show a lot of good scenes from it. Like Dracula about to put the bite down on Mr. Harker and suck out some of his blood here. Check out Harker's face. Is this not the bleasiest looking face you ever saw? Hi, my name's Bleezy. I will suck you instead of you sucking me. I love the way this book follows the original script right down to the T of the old boat crashing on the beach. And look at the great artwork of the Bela Lugosi looking Dracula. I find this book to be wonderful and original and sticking to the story very well compared to some of the books I've seen. Look at this art, YouTube. Now this is what you really expect from a really good graphic novel comic book. Look at the face. Thank you for this wonderful art. I love this book. Remember where the little flower girl gets bit down on? Oh, he bit me. He killed me. Of the whole comic book, there is just one face in this book that I really don't like. And it's this guy's face. This guy's face. And he wants to eat him a juicy spider. And I never liked Renfield very much, but could they have made this guy any more bleasy? Oh my God, he's horrible. Why did they have to give him blue eyes? He didn't need blue eyes. He should have had green eyes. And just like in the movie, Dr. Van Helsing arrives to deal with Renfield in the mental institution. It's just so the movie. I am so impressed with this book. The pages have that old comic book feel. Kind of. It's a graphic-y novel. It's very different than what I'm used to dealing with. I like it a lot. It's just hard to keep it open. But once again, YouTube, it's incredible art like this one. Like this scene right here that gives this book the standoutish art I love so much. What is that necklace around his neck? What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? YouTube, I always loved the scene in the original Dracula movie where Van Helsing whipped out his little mirror box and showed that the vampire had no reflection, and then Dracula slaps it out of his hand. And they captured that entire movie scene in the art in this book. And I find it to be most extraordinarily good. I have to give this book one of the biggest thumbs up I've ever gave a comic book. Ever. And once again, YouTube, all I can do is rave about the incredible art in this book. The drawings are masterful. The story is familiar. Every panel seems to capture the feel of the original Dracula movie. I am overjoyed with this book. And just like in the movie, Dracula meets his mortal end as a stake is driven through his heart. And the book ends about the same way the movie did. It's most excellently done. Most excellently done. I can't say much more about this book except for the graphic art was awesome. The story was just what I was expecting. It was the movie. The art was off the chain. Wow, it's so rare that I just have nothing bad to say about a book. Well, that was that guy's pleasy little face, and that was pretty bad. But other than that, this book really ruled. It rocked. I liked it. So, YouTube, that's my little quick look at the Dracula graphic novel from 1993. Not a comic book, not a comic book number, just Dracula, the graphic novel based on the movie with Bela Lugosi from the 1930s. Excellent book, great graphics, and it followed the story really well. I hope the next book's fucked up so I can raise hell about it. All right, this is Danny Staten for the Daily Dan Blog. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and I hope you enjoyed this. Blog over.